Hi, hon. How's the new job going?
Nothing remarkable. The guy said that we were a cute family.
It was great meeting them. You've been talking them up for a while. Although a couple of them kept looking at me weird.
What do you mean they looked at you weird?
I don't know, it just felt like they were talking about me because they felt quiet when I got close. Then they just looked at me until I left. Greg, Tom, and Harry made me feel a bit uncomfortable.
Actually, it's funny you should point them out specifically.
Really? Why is that?
They were saying that Bree didn't really look like me. It got me thinking.
It got you thinking about what?
I know they're twins, but obviously they're fraternal twins. Greg pointed out that it's possible for two different men to fertilize eggs.
Wait, are you suggesting that I cheated on you?
They have a point.
That is ridiculous. I did not cheat on you.
Like you would say that you did.
Trevor, I have never cheated on you.
Then how do you explain the fact that she doesn't even have the same hair as us?
What?
It looks like you screwed around with someone who wasn't white, and you've been perfectly content to just let me raise someone else's kid.
Okay, this is not funny. I've never cheated on you. And I forgave you when I found out about your affair a couple of years after we married. Is this you trying to make yourself feel better?
How could I feel better if you went and screwed someone else?
I didn't! Where is this even coming from? You've never had a problem with her tanner-looking skin before now.
Sometimes it takes someone outside pointing out the problems. Now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it.
There is nothing for you to see!
I want a DNA test.
Are you kidding me?
No. If you're willing to do the test, I'll know that you didn't cheat on me.
So you'll stop this nonsense if I agree?
Yes.
Okay, I'll get the test done. But I want you to stop listening to the airheads who work with you. Clearly, they're gonna be a problem for us.
They're co-workers, and they have my best interest in mind.
They're turning you against your wife, Trevor. How is that your best interest?
You turned me against you by making me raise some lazy man's child.
Both of the children are your children. Suggesting otherwise is insulting to them and me.
We'll see when the test results come back.
I expect a full apology when you see that Bree is yours.
Don't hold your breath. Clearly she's not mine.
The results came back.
I was right.
No, you weren't. Here are the results. As you can see, Bree is 99.9999998% likely to be your child.
I don't believe it.
What?
Clearly you faked the results.
Are you kidding me? You said when the results came back that you would stop with this nonsense.
It's not nonsense. The guys were right. You're just some backstabbing who expects me to just accept whatever you say.
Why are you acting like this? I always thought we had a great relationship.
Until you tried to hide your love child from me acting like she's mine. I mean, look at Bree. We both have blonde hair. Her hair is pretty curly and red.
Your mom has curly hair.
But it isn't red, it's dark brown. And Bree's skin is so much lighter than Ben's skin.
She's only slightly lighter than my mom's skin, though.
Given how pale we both are, it makes no sense for her to be so different.
Trevor, I did what you asked. You have the DNA test. I don't know what else to tell you.
I want you and your little bastard out of my house before I get home.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. The guys have already said they'll come with me to make sure you get out of my house.
So you're just gonna throw away 9 years of marriage?
I'm not gonna raise someone else's kid. Especially since you won't acknowledge the affair you obviously had with some redhead.
What else can I do to prove to you that both of the twins are yours?
I want another test.
No!
You asked and I told you. I'll handle everything this time because you clearly manipulated the results. I have no idea how you managed it, but there's no way she's mine.
So you think that I'm an evil genius who can fake DNA test results?
Don't flatter yourself. I figured you out.
I'm not even gonna have this discussion with you.
I expect you to be out when I get there.
Mom, I really need some help.
What's wrong?
Trevor's accused me of having an affair and refuses to believe that Bree is his daughter.
What?
He says that she looks like someone else's child, even though I got a DNA test that shows she is his.
You should not have gotten the test. But since you did, how can he still refuse it?
He claims that I manipulated the results.
What about Ben? Is he saying the same thing about his son?
No, he says that Ben looks like him. He's singling out Bree.
How dare he? I'm gonna get a flight out there and we'll get all three of you somewhere else for the time being.
I don't want to just give up on Trevor, Mom.
I understand, honey, but this is really bizarre. How does he act around Bree?
He's been a lot colder with her. When putting them to bed for the last few days, he refuses to read to her.
What an a-hole!
Please, Mom. I know you never cared much for him, but we've been together for a really long time.
You should have dumped him after he cheated on you.
Please don't start that now.
I bet he's found someone else he wants to sleep with and he's just trying to make you look bad to justify cheating again.
Mom, that's horrible to say.
You should face the fact that he's not a good man, and he does not deserve you and your babies.
Please stop. He wasn't the one who thought it first, okay?
How is that better?
3 of his cop friends brought up how much different she looks. They were the ones who said she looked like she wasn't white.
What?
Once they said something, he started listening to them.
So he listens to some guys who have no idea what he's done to you? He doesn't listen to you?
Please, I really don't want to go into it.
Since he's become unnecessarily relevant, your great-grandmother had bright red hair.
What?
Yes, your great-grandmother died in childbirth, so there are no pictures, but she was Scottish and her hair was a brilliant red. Your great-great-grandfather remarried years later and they raised the child together.
So you think that's why she looks significantly different from her brother?
They're fraternal twins, that's why they look so different.
Okay, I'll try to explain that to Trevor.
I'm sending money to you now. Go get yourself somewhere safe for now. I don't want you and my grandbabies anywhere near that reprobate.
Okay, I'll leave for now. Mostly because his behavior is hurting the kids.
I can imagine Ben is just as confused as Bree.
He is. Thanks, Mom.
Always, honey. Where are you?
I left since you told me to. Then threatened to bring other cops around to harass me and my children.
Stop with your drama. They weren't gonna do anything to my son.
Oh wow, good to know that they draw the line at scaring a boy but don't care what happens to the girl.
This isn't about gender.
Yes, it is. If you hadn't noticed, Ben's hair is strawberry blonde. It's got red in it.
No, this is about you cheating on me. Stop gaslighting me and claiming my son has red hair. It's clearly blonde.
I didn't cheat on you, Trevor. And you're a fool.
If that were true, you wouldn't have a problem getting a DNA test.
I already did.
Yeah, but I want one that you didn't manipulate.
I talked to my mom, and she said, by the way, that my great-grandmother had bright red hair.
Oh, right, because that was never important before now. Suddenly, surprise! You have red hair in the family. Never mind that no one has had it for several generations.
It was never relevant before, and you know it.
It's a little too convenient that this is the case now. I mean, why wouldn't you have found out about it sooner?
So I should have told you the hair color of everyone in my family going back generations? Do you realize how ridiculous that sounds? I don't think I even know you.
Clearly I don't know you, so that seems fair.
Fine. I'll get another DNA test. You will handle everything, and when it comes back that she is your child again, I'm divorcing you.
I already want a divorce from you after what you did.
Good. I'll get a lawyer, and we'll get the process started.
Great. Now bring my son back home.
Not happening.
He's my son.
He's really upset with the way you treated his sister.
She's only his half-sister. Someday he'll understand. And I don't want him growing up with some mongrel child.
You are absolutely disgusting.
You're the one who's disgusting. Cheating on your husband and lying about it?
Wow, projecting much? You are the cheater. And the only reason I know that is because I caught you and your mistress in the act in my bed.
It was our bed. And you said you wouldn't use it against me. Clearly another lie since you're using that against me now.
You're calling me a cheater, so it is entirely relevant. You're the only one who has cheated in this relationship.
Whatever. I don't care anymore. I'm gonna get the DNA test done. In the meantime, I'm getting my son back.
No, you aren't. I already started the process to make sure that I get to keep the twins together.
What?
You aren't splitting up my children just because you're an insecure jerk.
I won't let my son live with that thing.
Keep digging that hole, Trevor. This time I'm not gonna pull you out of it.
The boys and I are gonna come find you. Then we will make you give me my son back.
Good luck with that.
We have all of the resources in the world. You can't hide.
Let me know when you want to meet up to get the sample from Bree. Until then, we're safely out of your reach.
You can't take my son away from me.
Tell that to the judge.
Greg, I need your help. Is that wretch of a wife giving you more problems? Yeah, she ran off with my son. We'll fix that. Give me a few minutes and the guys and I will be on the way. Thanks, Greg. Anything to help you during this hard time. I can't believe your wife would do that to you, dude. I'm sorry that you ended up marrying such a horrible woman. Cheating on you and getting pregnant. I think she was trying to get back at me for cheating on her. What she did was so much worse. She slept with someone, probably trying to get pregnant to make you look like a fool. She's very calculating. I wouldn't put that kind of thing past her. Just because I slept with a woman who bullied her back in high school. Psst, women, I tell you. They're just the worst. Only good for making babies and cleaning houses. I hear that. Once I ditch this one, I'm gonna find a young woman and make sure to keep her in line. Haha! It's the only way to keep a woman acting properly. When they get older, they always think they should be treated like an equal. Right? It's ridiculous. The man is the one in charge. Damn straight. Thanks, Greg. I'm feeling better already. No problem, man. I want to make sure we get justice for you and your son, before he starts thinking that he should have anything to do with that monster and her mongrel child. Hell yeah. We'll save my son from those two monsters. I'm on my way. Tom is running some checks on the system to locate your wife, and Harry's already going to a couple of places to find her. Thanks, Greg. Seriously, I really owe you guys. As long as you get away from her and save your son, that's all we want. Man, I'm so lucky to have gotten this job. Oh yeah, make sure to wear your uniform. That should make people listen. Is that okay if we're off duty? Who cares? No one's gonna find out. Okay, I'm ready when you get here. See you soon. I demand to see my son!
Oh, hi, Trevor. Are you ready for the DNA test now?
First, I want my son back.
You have the court order. Now it's time for the test. I'm okay with you doing your own, but now the court will conduct their own.
What? Why?
Don't worry about it. Besides, getting 3 DNA tests ought to show you that Bree is your biological daughter.
Sure. Keep spouting that nonsense. I don't believe it.
That's fine.
So you admit it?
That she's your biological daughter? Yeah, I've been saying that the whole time.
No, you just admitted that she's not mine.
I can't believe that I ever thought you were a good guy. I never should have taken you back.
Admit that this was all just a way of getting back at me. That you planned the pregnancy to make me look stupid.
Wow, you're delusional now, aren't you?
No, I'm seeing things clearly now.
Do you have any idea how astronomically unlikely it is that I would have 2 eggs fertilized at the same time by 2 different men?
I don't care. Somewhere you managed it.
The mental gymnastics that you have to do to justify being a horrible husband, father, and person are astounding.
I'm far too good to be with some cheating, lying woman who refuses to admit what she did. And I really hate that your little bastard has bonded with me. I feel so dirty.
See you at the courthouse, loser. Oh, and I should tell you that I downloaded all of your conversations from your phone. Those will be coming up at the hearing.
You what?
Yeah, I plan to protect both of my children from you. Looks like your boys are gonna be getting into trouble too.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't want to ruin the surprise. See you soon.
Wait, what do you mean? Kendall! Hi, Kendall.
You're supposed to talk to my lawyer.
I just wanted to apologize.
Don't bother. It doesn't mean anything coming from you anymore.
I'm so sorry. I want to see my kids.
That's something we'll work out in court.
But I believe you now. I have confirmation that Bree is mine, and I want to make things right.
No. After the way you treated her, there is no chance that I'm gonna give you a chance to hurt her again.
You have to. She's my flesh and blood.
It's not been that long since you called her all kinds of horrible names. You even called her one of those names in the courthouse. Thanks for that, by the way.
I didn't mean it.
You absolutely did mean it. Even the judge knew that you meant it. Why do you think that the judge immediately put out a protective order for her against you?
Of course the judge did. She's a woman. She's entirely biased.
Wow, keep it up, Trevor. I'm sure the judge will love to see just how far your misogyny runs.
If she believes that BS, I'll demand that she recuse herself. That's gender bias.
Well, since you are introducing your misogyny into the process, it's gonna be hard for anyone with a brain to miss it. Besides, you're accusing her of being unprofessional. She's far more measured than the media who have picked up on the case.
It's not fair. They're all making me look terrible.
Oh, Trevor, you don't need help with that. They're just reporting on what you and your buddies have said and done.
It's slander.
You go ahead and try to sell that idea. Just make sure you can cover your child support.
You can't do this to me.
I gave you a chance. I submitted to the first DNA test, but there was no way to save you from yourself and those fools you're listening to.
They're my friends.
And I'm your wife. And I've gone through so much with you, but apparently that doesn't mean anything to you. What matters are the ridiculous opinions and bias of your coworkers. I hope they make you happy going forward, because I'm not giving you another chance.
You have to. I'm your husband.
Not for much longer. Thanks for all the help proving you aren't a good husband or father.
But you love me.
I'll get over it. After all, you clearly stopped loving me.
No, I do love you. I've always loved you. You're the only woman for me.
What about Sheila?
What? Who's Sheila?
The woman you started sleeping with after you accused me of cheating on you?
I haven't been with anyone else.
Funny, your friends were joking about it at work. A couple of the guys recorded it too. You know, police who are actually good people.
She didn't mean anything to me.
Apparently, I don't mean anything to you either. I already told you, if you ever cheated on me again, it was over. I took you back once. You aren't worth it.
But I thought you cheated on me. I never should have listened to the other guys.
We agree on that. But the fact that you did, then used it to cheat on me again. I'm done with you. Contact my lawyer going forward.
You can't keep my children from me.
I'm not. It's up to the courts.
Kendall, please. Give me another chance. I swear I'll treat you like a queen.
Wow. You don't even have any different lines from the last time. Good luck, Trevor. You're going to need it.
You got me and my friends fired?
Nope, you did that all on your own. You guys did a bunch of illegal stuff, so of course you got fired.
You're ruining my life!
Oh, sweetie, it's going to get worse before it gets better.
Is that a threat?
Nope, it's a warning.
I'm gonna let them know that you're threatening me. Two can play this game.
It's nice that you aren't trying to win me back. At least you aren't lying about that anymore.
How can you ruin my life like this? Did you ever love me?
You accused me of cheating on you, called my daughter all kinds of horrible names, and terrified my son. And you blame me for this?
Of course. All of this is your fault. If you would have just agreed to the second test, I would have realized that you weren't lying.
I shouldn't have had to repeatedly prove myself to you. I'm not the one who cheated, and I didn't lie to you.
I already said that some of that was my fault. What else am I supposed to do?
Admit that it was all your fault. And then accept that the position you're in is entirely your fault.
It's both of our faults. You could have been more understanding of my position.
No, I humored you for the first test. And my mother was right. I should have dumped you then. At least trying to make it work a bit longer ensures I have everything I need to get me and the kids as far away from you as possible.
There are police outside. Why are there police? I've already been fired.
I would imagine you're being arrested for abuse of power. What you guys did were actual crimes.
Are you kidding me?
Good luck. I hear that they don't like former cops in jail or prison.
Kendall, you have to help me.
The only thing I have to do is save my children from a horrible person. By the time you're out, I'm gonna be gone.
You can't do this to me.
After everything you've put me through, I won't let you hurt my children any further. Good luck, and never contact me again. Trevor and his cop buddies were arrested and sentenced to between 2 and 7 years in prison because of what they did. Greg, Tom, and Harry had gotten accustomed to using police resources to track and stalk women, and that was uncovered thanks to what happened to Kendall. Trevor got the lightest sentence, and he served 2 years. When he was released, he moved back to his hometown outside of the city. However, he had to live with some of his high school friends because his parents had disowned him. Even his friends found him to be difficult to work with after his time in the city because Trevor wouldn't stop talking down to them. He also hit on their wives and made rude comments about their daughters. Eventually, he moved out of town, and it was rumored that he was living with Harry, who had been released from prison too. Immediately after the ruling, I moved my twins in with my mother. She was very caring and loving, and she did a lot to help them feel safer. After everything I went through, I started writing articles about what happened. Over time, the articles attracted a lot of attention, and I was able to make a career out of helping others in bad situations. 2 years after my divorce, I was able to buy my own house, giving my children each their own rooms. When I travel to do speaking engagements, I take them with me, and they're learning a lot about the world, and we're all loving it.
Hello, Belinda, my beautiful would-be daughter-in-law. How are you getting along with the wedding plans? I hope it's not that stressful. You know, back in my day, the entire female populace of a family would be fully involved in all the wedding plans, especially the mother-in-law-to-be. It's what makes the event memorable, you know. But things have changed now, obviously. In a bad way. Ugh, can you not see my texts? Talk to me, Belinda.
Oh, hey, Sarah. So sorry I took a minute there. I had to be sure my eyes weren't playing tricks on me. Since when am I your beautiful daughter-in-law? We both know you loathe me, so why the pretense?
Oh, come on, Belinda. You don't have to be so childish about everything all the time. Besides, I'd have to do it eventually, right? Since my stupid son won't budge, I have to accept his ugly fiancé.
I don't need your pity parade right now, Sarah. I'm way too busy getting ready for my wedding.
Oh, don't call it pity. I'd say it's more of... how do I put this nicely? Oh, yes. Making light of an already horrible situation. Huh? If it were up to me, I'd have had Dre dump your ugly ass the very night he proposed marriage to you. But he just wouldn't see reason. Can you imagine that my only son threatened to go no contact and elope with you? You!
I'd have understood better if you were some beauty goddess daughter of a moneybag, but no! He chose some wretched cobbler's ugly kid.
It's really not my fault that you view things from such an obnoxious and barbaric angle. Those things, class and candor, have never mattered when it comes to love. It's a totally different ballgame on this end. But how would you know that? You don't even have an atom of love in you.
Oh, you little... I don't even know how Dre fell in love with a classless nitwit like you.
Ultimately, the heart wants what it wants. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, right?
Excuse me. I have perfectly good eyes, and OMG! I've never beheld more horror in all my years combined as in 1 second just looking at you. Gosh, I thought Dre had better taste. I even made sure his name was classy, but boy was I wrong. He clearly needs more training in the lady-picking department. Belinda, what sort of basic nomenclature is that? How will it even sound beside his name?
Well, there's not much you can do about it at this point. Our wedding is in a week.
Exactly my point. That's why I said I have to learn to accept you. You might need a little polishing here and there afterward, though. But that can't be so much of a nightmare now, can it?
I guess not. Even though I don't really think I need it.
As a matter of fact, I'm in the dress shop right now.
Dress shop? Why?
A little birdie told me something horrible happened to that hideous piece of rag you wanted to wear for the wedding.
Somehow I knew you had a hand in that ruin. You burnt my wedding dress.
I had to, okay? Geez, for real, though. Orange for a wedding? Who even does that? Ew.
That was my grandmother's wedding dress, Sarah. It has been passed down from mother to child for years now. I should have been next to wear that dress, but you've ruined everything now.
You should be thanking me, Belinda. That dress is extremely old-fashioned and out of tune with the Raven times. How was I going to bring my business associates and my beautiful daughters to a wedding party where the bride is wearing an orange wedding dress? Burnt orange, for that matter. I had to stop by the dress shop and pick up a befitting wedding dress for you.
I really do not need your help with this, Sarah. You've done enough as it is. Just stay out of my business.
On top of all your bad and ugly traits, you're also ungrateful. I can't even deal with this any longer.
That's fine by me because I was going to uninvite you from the wedding anyway. The fact that you burnt my dress alone is a sign of bad luck. Having you at the wedding will be like intentionally smearing an entire serving of sour luck on my marriage. I don't want to see you anywhere near the wedding venue.
Not if Dre has anything to say about it.
I think we've reached a common ground on this one. None of us want you at our wedding. Stay out!
What? So you guys really kicked me off your invite list. Mom? Don't call me your mother when you will not stand up for me or regard me as you should, Dre. Why on earth did I receive an email saying I was no longer invited to the wedding? What does it mean for my reservation to be cancelled? And who on earth is Marahi Ventures? Marahi is our event planner. Wait, you also did not use the planner I picked out for the wedding? What is wrong with you? Belinda was really uncomfortable having anything to do with you as regards to our wedding. And it is her big day, of course, so I had to give in to her demands. The email you received simply means all arrangements previously made to host you have either been totally cancelled or given to someone else. And you are in support of this? I can't say much about your actions recently. You keep trying to frustrate Belinda and make her lose her mind. She endured all your taunts and rants for this long because I begged her to. I tried to convince her that things would get better after the wedding, but you placed the final straw on the camel's back when you intentionally burnt her wedding dress. At that point, I had to support her. You do not deserve to be at our wedding.
I did not intentionally burn it. It was a mistake.
Really, Mom? That dress was a family heirloom. Her mother literally cried when she saw the severely burnt fabric.
Why would anyone want to wear orange on their wedding anyway?
People are gonna talk. They'll laugh at and mock you. I did y'all a favor. The least you can be is grateful. Oh, I blame myself.
This is all my fault. I simply asked Belinda to bring the dress over to my place so that my designers can replace a few fallen beads and amend it to suit my bride. I should have known I had a praying tiger in my house.
Did you just call me a tiger?
Is that not what you are, Mom? All you want at all times is your own gratification. You never care how others feel about your actions.
Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done what I did, okay? I always thought I knew what I was doing. I just wanted to make a better life for you, son. However, I clearly suck at it. Is there anything I can do to make things better?
Yes, 2 things, even. First, call Belinda and apologize for what you did, and second, stay away from my wedding.
I thought you'd be a smart little boy and see reason with your mother, but since you've chosen to be stubborn, I'm giving you an ultimatum right now.
What ultimatum?
I've gotten a new, beautiful, classy bride for you.
Huh?
I need you to dump that stupid Belinda and marry the one I have chosen for you. Else, I don't ever want to see you anywhere around our home ever again.
What? I'm not going to do that. I love Belinda. She's the one I want to be with. Take it or leave it.
You are trying me, Dre. You're really pushing me to the wall right now. I'll deal with you. Both of you, you'll see.
At this point, I can kind of sense that you're about to do something really stupid. I might have to give the bouncers at the gate your picture so that they can stop you from coming into our wedding venue.
You wouldn't dare.
Watch me.
I can't believe I'm doing this right now, but I could have sworn I saw someone who looks like you right from my dressing room window. Only she's wearing all black, from head to toe, like a stealth ninja. That can't be you, I'm sure.
Oh, but it is me.
Do you think I wouldn't come to my only son's wedding simply because his silly wife commanded me not to? Especially not when you invited my husband and daughters. You don't want me to be lonely, do you? Just when I thought I'd seen it all from you, Sarah, you defied my wildest imaginations and stooped even lower.
Don't talk to me like that. I'm your husband's mother.
I thought Dre gave your picture to security. How did they still let you in?
Oh, I simply found one weak one to tip. He let me in like the breeze.
That does not change the fact that neither I nor your son wants you here today. We are scared you will... No, we are sure you'll bring a lot of bad luck with all your antics. Even your presence alone induces sour fate.
This is why I said Dre shouldn't marry you, Belinda. What's with all the mindless superstitions? Is that what your culture stipulates?
It's the truth. You've caused me a lot of bad luck already, and now you show up at my wedding dressed in all black? Do you know how uneasy that makes me feel?
I just wanted to show you what real fashion looks like, not that silly thing you wanted to wear.
Okay, I see, but why are you wearing my shoes?
Is that supposed to be an insult? How can I be wearing the shoes of a wretch? This is an expensive first-grade B. Lawson suede wedge, made for the highly placed of society. Not that you even know what that means.
Well, it might shock you to discover that I, in fact, do. You know how you called me the filthy daughter of a cobbler once before? Yes, that cobbler is B. Or Brian Lawson, my father.
What? How is that possible? Dre only told me your family made shoes.
You should have known better if you made your research well rather than going around insulting people you don't know.
Whatever.
I get why you would want to come here, even though we expressly asked you not to. But what I do not understand is why you would wear all black. Everyone will clearly see that you were not invited because all the guests were specifically asked to wear gold.
I'm mourning.
Huh?
Today is the day my son dies. He's getting married to a classless nobody who will not bring him any good luck in life at all.
What? That's really disrespectful. How can you even say a thing like that?
I don't care how you feel about it. I am mourning my failure as a mother. I do not expect you to understand this, but the fact that after all I have invested in that silly boy,
All he could repay me with was shame and a disgraceful marriage. Is disheartening. I am pained. But even in my pain, I have decided to come around. The least I can do is watch his death take place.
I honestly do not like how you sound or the things you're saying. This is not a funeral. It's a wedding. I cannot have you ruining my big day. You need to leave right now.
I won't. This is my son's wedding, and I have the right to be here.
I'll get security to kick you out of here if you don't leave on your own accord.
You cannot chase me away, Belinda. You can't.
You know what? As a matter of fact, why don't you stay? You'll definitely get what's coming. But don't say I didn't warn you.
I am totally disappointed in you, Dre. Your wife uninvited me from the wedding list, and you said nothing. Today, she commanded me, your mother, to leave your wedding venue, and you said nothing. Now everyone is looking at me funny. They won't even touch or interact with me, and the caterers won't even serve me any food. Even your father would not talk to me. Still, you're not doing anything about it.
Excuse me, who is this, please?
Oh, will you stop that rubbish right now? I'm telling you that I'm confused and you're asking me who I am? I am your mother, Dre. I should be the spotlight of the day. Everyone should adore me, not treat me with disgust.
Today, I don't know who you are, Mrs. Whittaker.
Mrs. Whittaker? That was exactly what your father said. Why do I feel like I'm in a parallel universe right now? Everything feels so strange. I'm wearing the most expensive and aesthetically appealing dress in this hall. Everyone should be drooling over me. Why are you acting like you don't know me?
Because I don't. And I cannot control how people see or relate to you.
Take the mic this instant. Tell the people to stop looking at me funny. They've made me so uncomfortable that I had to hide in the bathroom to text you.
It's not my fault they're looking at you funny. You brought this upon yourself.
How?
Gosh, Miss Whittaker, you always claim to be so smart and so right all the time. Yet I have to spell even this out for you? You wore black to a wedding. How do you expect the people to react to you? With hugs and kisses?
I still don't understand.
In Belinda's culture, it is considered bad luck to wear black to a wedding, because this is supposed to be a celebration, and black symbolizes sorrow and mourning, especially of a woman who has just lost her husband.
What? Why didn't anyone tell me? You all wanted me to get embarrassed, didn't you?
We didn't even know you were coming. It's not our fault that you must always outdo everyone else. The least you could have done is follow the dress code, since you already knew what it was, but no! Sarah Whittaker must always do the most.
I didn't know! I just wanted to look dashing for my son's wedding.
Now I know that's a lie. I saw all the horrible texts you sent to my wife on her wedding day. And the crazy thing is, you're even wearing one of her shoes. How much lower can you stoop?
She told me that already. I get that she's rich. You both don't have to rub it in.
I guess you like her now that you know who she is, right? It's too late now.
I just wanted to prove a point, okay?
I get that you wanted to take all the shine away from her, and I'm glad it backfired quickly. And FYI, the color of your dress gets even worse if your husband is still alive. It is considered a declaration of your desire to have him lose his life.
OMG, is that why he refused to talk to me?
You just declared yourself a widow. That's very funny, actually. I don't think Dad will be laughing at all, though.
Oh, no, that's not what I intended to do.
Well, tell that to your husband.
Have you seen what you've caused? I knew you were nothing but bad luck. Are you happy now?
I don't understand you, Sarah. I've been married to your son for 1 week now. We've been out of town on our honeymoon. You haven't once called to ask us how we are doing or how the honeymoon is going. And then out of nowhere you call to cause drama? See, Dre has been the sweetest, and I've been extremely happy. Don't ruin it with your bad vibes.
After everything that happened on your wedding day, my husband has refused to talk to me. He says he no longer wants anything to do with the woman who embarrassed him before his associates.
Is that the problem? I'm not surprised that your ego would not let you apologize for what was a fatal misstep in my own eyes.
That's not the problem. He served me divorce papers this morning. Now I'm gonna lose my family and husband, all because of you. He's not even going to pay alimony.
I was not the one who advised you to withdraw the $500,000 you used in making an extravagant fool out of yourself at my wedding. It seems as though you really wanted him dead.
$500K is nothing to my husband. He cannot divorce me just because of that.
Go tell him that. Leave me alone to enjoy my own husband. Again, if you really ever paid attention to anything, you'd realize that his business has been suffering greatly for a while. Yet you still had the nerve to withdraw such a huge amount from his account without asking first.
Well, you cannot leave me high and dry. If I must leave my marriage, then you must pay me the money you owe me.
Oh, gosh. Must you be a handful every single day? How on earth am I owing you, please?
The shoes. $100K out of the money went into buying a pair of shoes from your brand. You have to pay me.
Jeez, Sarah. Please tell me if you paid the money into my account. You knew you were not the target market, yet you went to buy shoes from a brand above your class. I don't owe you anything, but my expert advice would be to sell it. You should make a good 80 to 90K as it's still relatively new.
No! You must pay me! And I want the full amount, else I'll sue you. Sue? I'd love to see you try, Mom. Dre? I just had to check what was keeping my princess busy, and I saw it was you. My son, you will help Mommy now, won't you? Stay away from all of us, Miss Sarah. We've had enough of your drama. You embarrassed us in front of Belinda's entire family. You saw it. Her family almost refused to collect the dowry because of your disrespectful behavior. Now you want to trouble us even more? No, it's not like that, Dre. You don't have to explain anything. You must learn to endure the consequences of your actions. Divorcing Dad is one, and the fact that you will never again set sights on my wife and me, or even any of your grandchildren, is another. Dre, you cannot do this to me! Have a nice life.
Do you know what happened next? You guessed it. Sarah's life took a sharp turn for the worse after her ill-fated attempts at ruining Dre's wedding. Now, without any money or a place to stay, she had no option but to return to her parents' house in the countryside. She knew she would not have the commensurate luxury she was used to in her husband's house, but she was met with far worse. Her parents were now aged and frail, so she had to pick up menial jobs here and there to help support them in the absence of the usual allowance from their ex-in-laws. This, of course, was not something she was used to, so she struggled with the very idea of working. In the meantime, Dre and Belinda went on to build a harmonious life together. They started a family and had children, and their love only grew stronger. As the years passed, they inherited their parents' businesses and became highly successful, amassing wealth and prosperity. Sarah's downfall served as a stark contrast to her sons and daughter-in-law's thriving and fulfilling lives, highlighting the consequences of her relentless interference and negativity. Hey, Adam, I'm in real trouble.
What's wrong? Are you in the hospital?
No, nothing like that. I just lost my job.
Oh no, you loved that job.
Yeah, but apparently they've been making some poor decisions. Since I earn more than a lot of the people, they decided to let me go.
I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, my lease is up soon. Can me and the boys move in with you?
What? I'm not sure that's a good idea. We've only been dating for a year.
Yeah, that's plenty of time. I mean, I already know that I want to be with you.
Thank you, that's very kind, but I'm not sure that my place is safe for a couple of kids. Your youngest boy is still a toddler. My place isn't quite right for that.
I can fix it up. I really don't mind doing all of the work to prepare it.
This seems a bit too rushed. I haven't even had time to consider it, and we haven't discussed this at all.
I understand. I've got 3 weeks left before we'll need to move. Why don't you think about it for a few days? As long as you give me an answer before the weekend, I should be able to find something else if needed.
All right, I'll think about it.
Thank you. Oh, I'm so frazzled right now. This whole thing has completely blindsided me. I mean, I knew they were having trouble, but I didn't think it was this severe.
Have you talked to your mother? I bet she would actually take you in if needed.
Are you already thinking about saying no?
I've barely thought about it at all. I'm just trying to think of other solutions that might be better.
Why would you do that? We've already been together for long enough that we could be engaged.
I guess. But I'll bet your mother would love to have her grandbabies around for more time.
My mother is on a fixed income. Having all of us in the house without bringing home any income would be a huge burden.
You're right. I hadn't thought of that.
That's because right now, you're only thinking about yourself.
Right now, I need to consider what such a transition would mean. I need time, Janet.
You're right. I'm sorry. Right now, I'm just panicking. While I know it is asking a lot of you, I love you. I would love to have a family with you.
I can see that happening, but I need more time.
I get it. Well, I need to get back to packing up. They want me out of here in the next hour.
If you want to spend some time at my place to just relax, I'm okay with that. Give you some time to really escape until you need to pick up your sons.
Thank you. I would love to do that.
Great. You can bring the boys by later and we can have dinner together.
Aw, that's so sweet. We'll see you later.
Stay safe. And don't worry, everything will work out.
I hope so. It's a bit of a blow, but I'm hoping that it will be for the best eventually.
I'm sure things will work out. It's about staying positive and getting through it.
Thanks, Adam. See you later.
Hey, Janet, where did you go?
I took my boys to school, then went home.
There are a lot of dishes in the sink.
Sorry, but we got up a bit late. Thanks for letting us stay the night. The boys thought it was a great sleepover.
That's great, but I didn't expect to have so many dishes to clean up.
It's not that bad.
There are dishes from me making dinner last night and from breakfast this morning. I thought you said you were going to clean the dishes last night while I got the bedding ready for the boys.
I was a guest. You don't expect your company to clean up after dinner.
I expected you to since you said you would.
I don't know where you put the dishes or how you like to load the dishwasher.
You could learn. It's pretty straightforward.
If I lived with you, I would have no problem doing all of that. For now, I think it's best if we keep acting like guests, so that my children don't get confused.
Okay. I did invite you over, so I guess that was on me.
Thank you. I'm gonna start packing up my place. Please keep thinking about letting us live with you.
Yeah, I'll keep thinking about it.
Okay, have a good day, honey. I love the way that sounds.
If you lived with me, would that be how you greet me when I left in the morning?
Of course. I would also give you a kiss when you arrive. And you would get to plop down and enjoy a hot dinner and a clean house.
That sounds really nice.
Well, it's the least I could do if you let us live with you. Coming home will have a whole new meaning.
That's definitely a pretty good incentive. I'll let you know tomorrow.
Thank you. I'll be packing up, so it should be an easy move.
That is for the best if you know you're moving when your lease is up.
I don't want you to have too much to do.
What do you mean?
Well, I was hoping that you would help me with moving stuff.
I can help, but I can't move anything big.
Why not?
Because I hurt my back a few years ago. You'll probably need to hire a service to help you do most of the moving.
But I need to save my money. I can't spend a lot on moving costs when I'm gonna be unemployed.
What if I let you move in with me? Will you feel comfortable hiring someone to help you?
Yes, I'll definitely feel better.
Okay, I'll give you a key tomorrow so you can start securing things for little Jack.
Thank you. I love you so much. Oh, you're the best boyfriend in the world.
Well, you've given me a lot of reasons to let you move in. We may as well take the next step.
Do you mean getting engaged?
No, moving in together.
Oh, I hope to convince you that you want to propose. We'd be the best family in the world.
I hope so. I've really enjoyed being around you. And like you said, it makes sense to move in together now.
I'll make sure to stop by your work to get the key.
Oh, okay, I guess that works too.
Maybe I'll even pack you a lunch.
That would be amazing. See you tomorrow.
See you, hun.
I just realized that there was no lunch.
I'm so sorry. We had such a hectic morning that I didn't have time to make your lunch.
I wish you would have told me. I don't really have time to go get anything.
You didn't plan on me bringing the food, did you? Because I said I might bring food, I didn't promise to.
I didn't want to bring food in case you did.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. I'll keep that in mind for next time.
It's okay. I can get a couple of snacks from the machine. I'll be starving when I get home. Do you think you could make dinner tonight?
I can try.
Will you not have time?
You know how busy the evenings are. And I lost some time to pack because I had to come out to see you.
You're right. I'll grab dinner on the way home.
Could you please grab something from the local deli? It's so much healthier than fast food.
Sure, I can do that.
Thank you so much. You're the best.
See you later.
I love you. See you later.
Janet, the kitchen is filthy.
Yeah, I meant to talk to you about that. How can you just let things get so bad?
What? You're supposed to be taking care of the cleaning.
You've got to be kidding me. We are guests in your home. How can you expect me to clean?
You said you would if I let you live with me.
We're still guests. I'm just your girlfriend right now. If you want to have the kind of support a wife provides, you need to put a ring on it, sir.
What? Are you kidding me right now?
Are you saying that you only let me live with you because you wanted me to do all of the cooking and cleaning?
I let you live with me because you said your lease was up, and you wouldn't be able to afford it without a job. You told me that if I let you stay with me, you would take care of the cooking and cleaning.
I didn't say that at all. I said that if we were married, I would take care of that.
Look, you don't pay rent, you and your kids make messes all over the place, and I have to make food for everyone.
I take care of feeding my kids in the morning. Oh, which reminds me, I need some Cheerios because you're almost out.
No.
What do you mean, no?
If you need groceries for you and your children, go get them yourself.
Is that really how you treat guests?
Are you saying that you don't live in my place?
Well, we're living there for now.
Then how can you claim to be guests?
We aren't on the lease.
Then you don't live there. You're basically just taking a vacation in my house.
Look, if you want the benefits of having a wife, you need to make me your wife. If not, you can't expect me to pamper you.
Got it. Since you aren't going to cook or clean, I expect you to start paying rent for food and 2/3 of the bills.
What? I can't do that!
Well, I can't keep doing everything around the place. Oh, and you'll need to start paying for half of the maid service I plan to hire.
No way! I don't have a job! How am I supposed to pay all of that?
Get a job.
How can you be so heartless? Don't you want a stay-at-home wife to take care of everything?
No, I've never wanted my wife to stay home.
What? So you expect your wife to work on top of everything else?
No, I'll split everything fairly with my wife.
You aren't showing any signs of dividing things 50-50. You seem to want to have someone cooking, cleaning, taking care of the children, and working.
Well, right now, I'm the one doing all of the cooking, cleaning, working, and a lot of the childcare.
You don't take my kids to school or pack their food.
I packed their lunches 3 times this week, made breakfast every day, and helped them with their homework before putting them to bed. The only thing I haven't done with them is play and take them to school. And I would like to point out, they aren't even my kids.
If you marry me, they will be.
Look, I expect you to have a job by the end of the month. If you don't, I expect you and your children out of my house.
You wouldn't kick us out of the house? What kind of heartless monster are you?
I'm not a sucker like you seem to think.
I will not let you treat me like this.
All you have to do is get a job, and that will start to repair our relationship.
I already told you that all you have to do is marry me. Then I will take care of everything around the house.
I told you, I don't want to be the only person making money.
Ugh, you're being so selfish. What a typical heartless man you've shown yourself to be.
You have your choice. Now one of us has to work. Make sure not to mess up the house any further. If it's bad when I get home, I'll hire a maid and I'll send you 2/3 of the bill.
I won't pay for it.
We'll see.
I'm gonna leave you.
Okay.
You don't seem to understand. I'm telling you that I will break up with you. Fix your attitude and expectations, or you will lose me.
I'm getting back to work now.
What's this I hear about you wanting to kick my daughter and grandbabies out of their house?
Who is this?
This is Janet's mother. Are you heartless as well as stupid?
Excuse me?
There is no excuse for you. I don't see what my daughter saw in you. I mean, living together in sin? How could you do that to her? She's a good woman, and you're taking advantage of her in the worst possible way.
Yes, how horrible I am, letting her live with me for free, providing all of the food, and paying all the bills. Clearly, I don't know what I'm doing.
That's right. Finally, you're starting to understand. You need to propose to her immediately.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
So you admit that you'll just keep taking advantage of her until she's too old to marry? Then you'll find a younger thing to meet your sexual desires?
I think you've gone around the bend. So far, I've done everything for her.
You haven't proposed to her.
She hasn't given me any reason to do that. Since she and the kids moved into my house, I spent almost 2 hours more every day cleaning up the house. Plus, I cook at the end of a long day.
So you think she should act like your wife, but you don't have to do anything?
Did you not listen? I'm literally doing everything right now. Your daughter is lazy, and she thinks I'll just put up with it.
How dare you! I will not let you insult my child like that. Look, all you have to do is marry her. Then you will get all the wifely benefits you want.
Right now, she's no more than a roommate, and a terrible one at that.
That's because you convinced her to live with you because you wanted to be a pampered man-child. It's so typical of your kind.
Are you saying that if I hadn't let her move in with me, you would have let her move in with you?
So you're okay with elder abuse, too?
What are you talking about?
I'm too old to be living with a couple of rambunctious children. Be a man and step up to your responsibilities.
You're right, I will.
Finally! You should be ashamed of the way you've acted so far.
You have no idea how right you are.
I will let her know that you will be apologizing soon.
Do what you gotta do, Martha.
I don't need your permission.
You are quite right there. Have a lovely day. I have some great news for you, Janet.
Where did you go? I haven't seen you since last Thursday. Mom said you were going to apologize to me.
I've been busy taking care of a few things, but I want to share the good news with you.
Are you planning a romantic trip with me? If so, you'll need to hire a babysitter for my boys.
Even better.
Really? Oh my goodness, what is it?
Your old job says they'll rehire you.
What?
Isn't that fantastic? You don't have to be unemployed, and you can move out really soon. I'll even pay for the movers.
How is that good news? I don't want to work.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out when they said that you quit without notice. That's a bit of a different story than what you told me.
Yeah. I knew they were gonna lay off soon, so I wanted to make sure that families were able to have their primary breadwinner still employed. By leaving, I made sure that they didn't have to go on unemployment.
Your old boss said that they aren't doing any layoffs. In fact, they earned record profits.
Well, that's not what he told me.
He also said that you were leaving to become a stay-at-home mom. Then he congratulated me on getting engaged to you.
We should be engaged by now. It's been well over a year. When are you gonna do the right thing?
Tonight. Don't you worry. I'll take care of everything. We won't be having any more arguments ever again.
It sounds like you have really started to understand how selfish you've been. Took you long enough.
Oh, I definitely understand what's been going on. From now on, we won't be having any more communication issues.
Great. I'll see you when you get home. Also, I plan to throw a really big wedding. If you need to tap into your 401k or sell some of your collectibles, that should pay for it.
Don't worry, Janet. We'll take care of everything.
I may have a surprise for you after you propose.
Definitely have a surprise for you.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Believe me, it will be a huge improvement. See you later.
I love you so much. What's this paperwork on the table?
That's your eviction notice. Technically, you haven't been living at my house long enough to need one, but considering you have children, I wanted to give you a bit more time. My lawyer suggested that.
Your lawyer?
Oh, yeah. I knew that trying to remove you was going to be rough, but I figured having my house back would be worth it, even if I have to pay the lawyer a good chunk of change.
How dare you! I'm a single mother, and you want to just check me out on the street? I thought you said you were gonna propose to me, so you were just lying?
I never said I was gonna marry you. After living with you for a few months, I knew that I was ready to end things with you.
How could you do this to me? I'm your girlfriend.
Oh, right, I also want to break up.
What? Are you not enough of a man to say that to my face?
The last time I said something to you that you didn't like, you threw your hairspray bottle at me. So no, I wasn't about to give you a chance to do me serious harm. And just so you know, I have that tantrum you've pitched in my house on record. I'm so glad I put in that system a couple of years ago.
You've been recording me and my sons?
Yeah, I told you that when I showed you the childproofing I did. You always said you were afraid your ex would abduct your children. I thought the cameras would help if he ever tried anything.
How dare you film me? That's gotta be against the law.
I have it on record that you were told. Also, I got in contact with your ex. He's been hoping for a chance to get full custody. Looks like he may get his wish now.
You can't do this!
It's already done. And you won't need to worry about the kids. Before I cleaned up the house the other day, I made sure to contact child services. I told them about how you quit your job and moved into my place, then left it a mess. I think that'll help your husband too.
I can't believe you would do this to me! You're absolutely heartless!
Guess I'm not as much of a sucker as you thought. But don't worry, I think your old job was still willing to take you back.
I don't want that job!
Well, you can always go live with your mother.
You've messed with the wrong woman, Adam! This is not gonna end well for you!
What do you mean?
I'm gonna make you pay for what you did!
And how will you do that?
Let's just say that I used to be a great kickboxer. That's why I have such an incredible body. Surely you didn't think that a woman as hot as me was a pushover, did you?
I knew you weren't. And I knew that you used to do kickboxing because you told me on our first date. And I take it that you're threatening me.
Oh, how clever you are! Did you figure that out on your own?
I sure did. And the cops will hear about it before I walk into my house. Man, do I wish psychos like you came with a warning label. When I got home, I let the cops in, but Janet had already disappeared. CPS picked up her kids from school, arriving around the same time she did. The cops were called, and they arrested her at the school for threatening me. Her ex picked up the boys, and the last I heard, they were living happily a few towns over. Apparently, the only reason he didn't get custody was because of false claims of abuse. By the time those allegations were proved to be false, she had left the area. I hope that they grow up in a much safer and happier home. Janet spent the next 6 months in jail, mostly because she kept attacking the police when they tried to move her. She ended up getting a 2-year sentence for her crimes, and I had a restraining order placed on her. The last I heard, she moved in with her mother, and they live over 500 miles away from me. I still felt the need to move house because I didn't want her hurting me in my sleep. It was a good thing, because she broke into my old house a few months after she was released. I think she's serving a 5-year sentence for a wide range of offenses, including attacking the new owners. I've been doing great since ending things. It took a while, but I eventually started dating a fantastic woman who's really going places. We married last year, and I couldn't be happier.